Welcome to Top Crab. My name is Tom, and I'm here to tell you a tale. I have dreams like you. No, really, just much less touchy-feely. They mainly happen somewhere warm and sunny, on an island that I own, tan and rested and alone, surrounded by enormous piles of money. Now that that's out of my system, Hakuna Matata, my friends. The gang is all back together, so let's continue their journey, shall we? In the depths below, before our heroes could try and figure out who the hell Mortis is, they head back to the pits of hell. Why? Well, they took a vote and the result was 3-1. Oh, Fane, can you please stop going on about your traumatic encounter from last time? I got the picture, and I assure you it's going to be fine. Probably. An immediate battle began to take place, with our two tanks jumping up front to protect their carries, and Sabil, ever so brave, dashing behind, enemies slicing and dicing. They could almost taste victory. And after a grueling fight, they secured the area high and low, searching the pits of hell for their just rewards. And to their surprise, what they found was nothing. Or a lesson, perhaps. Don't go to horrible places expecting a reward for doing some sort of hard work. It only pays off sometimes and probably isn't worth it. Am I right, gang? Yes? No? Maybe? You're just gonna keep staring at me with the same blank stares? Alrighty then. After that fruitful endeavor, Fane used his magic to teleport them back to town, where they listened to this conversation again.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Ah, the life of an NPC. It must be simple, indeed. Anyway, the team was stocked up and ready for the next destination. And no, not the troll. Those bloody trolls. I swear. No, they made a caged demon, and although I felt like poking it with a stick, Losa immediately intervened, telling us that she wishes to speak with the demonologist. Well, that's a very fancy way of saying warlock.
Keep your distance.
You're Jahan, the demonologist. I heard you could help. Please, I must be free of it.
Jahan stands back from her, his body tense.
I've heard about you, Rosa. You're the amalgam too hideous to contemplate. One who has a demon coiled around her god-woken heart. Excuse me, I suppose I don't have to tell you her condition is rather dire. Fast, most certainly being the operative word. The thing inside her is voracious. It's a testament to her strength that it hasn't long since consumed her whole. Perhaps that's because she's godwoken, just like you are. The fact that she's godwoken is what's saving her, but may also be the very thing that spells the world's doom.
Oh my, Jahan, you have one hell of a voice, sir. And so the gang's back on the road again, with every member now fully aware that Losa was a ticking time bomb. And if she ascends, it would result in the literal apocalypse of the world. Awkward! But let's carry on. Our heroes were heading east, leaving the horrors of the West for later. And while traveling on the road, they came across another very interesting character. Fane, what do you mean it's a phoenix? That is a chicken. And it looks kinda glowy and sickly. I really hope it doesn't have the chicken pox.
The bird stares at you.
All right, do it.
Burn me.
Huh, you were right, Fane. Ferno was a phoenix, and a bit of a masochist, but a phoenix nonetheless. That's definitely going in the bag. Oh, how I would love to have a pet phoenix one day. Although going around setting chickens ablaze is immoral and would probably get you arrested. Moving on. Fane and friends then met up with a couple of cows, people, as they claimed to be damsels in distress, and they wanted Fane to go on their quest for a cure. Okie dokie. So, to the witch's hut they went, and that's where our heroes found a trapdoor. But, unfortunately for them, their skill level wasn't quite high enough. So they set off with the cow's request instantly forgotten. And our mighty heroes were on the move once again. So I couldn't believe it when they ran into Paladin Cork. Ah yes, it is a small world indeed. After passing through the Paladin's blockade parade, the gang steered into another great place of interest. The cemetery. There they ran into their fellow traveling companion, Tarquin, or Tarquin, and as a necromancer.
Look at... Oh, but you do get a...
He takes a satisfied...
When it comes to graveyards and a kid in a candy shop.
Oh, Fane, you know we're going into the creepy, spooky, scary house because it's always a winner, winner, chicken dinner. Besides, we have people to manipulate to give us even more power. Fane, what do you mean it sounds like we're the bad guys? Nah, we're just convincing people to help us grow stronger, like this dude, Riker. Riker requested a tablet needed to be found, and it's on the to-do list. But first, our heroes went off searching the graveyard, where they came across a specially reserved spot for heroes called the Hero's Rest, and entered, reading each of the tomb tablets, unknowingly setting off 1,000 traps. After the unnecessarily long and hard fight, they entered the gated crypt, inside of which were suspicious statues scattered around, one of which looked like a witch. Ignoring that, they did the most obvious thing, which was to try and open the tomb, to which the most obvious thing happened to them. Luckily, Red was able to use Bless to unpurify Fane. But do you know what this means, Fane? We can unpurify all these bandits and tomb robbers to give them a taste of justice. Oh, they just turned to dust. Alrighty then. Talking with the witch, they found out that,
oh, please.
well...
He's no mutt any more than I'm of Aiden. Oh, but do forgive.
She bows in insincere reverence. Her arm rests on her back, hand mere inches from her staff.
And then, after Fane loses in another game of wits, it turned into the battle of the century.
Anathema.
The gang proudly and triumphantly returned to Lady Siva, who gave them instruction, and while she sits in that chair telling them there is no time to spare, and just as the groove was starting to move, we put a hook in the book, as the night is already bright, and I shall continue our tale another time. That's all, folks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.